All right, guys, welcome to Marvel Future Fight. We are talking about the announcement that the live stream for the release of the V74 update will happen next Tuesday, in part because Labor Day weekend is happening in the United States. The first Monday of every September typically is when Labor Day weekend falls. History to the holiday and so forth like that. You can read it online, but yeah, so hiatus happening. There's probably a reason why we're getting a Tuesday update live stream, which means that we'll probably get the update on Wednesday, which probably sucks a little bit. But there is much happening and afoot because of the live stream poster that's been posted. This is the Legend of Ten Rings update. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, mostly because I don't think this looks good. This could end up just being a coin saver for me, so I'm not really necessarily concerned in that regard. But I know for fans of these characters, who knows? I don't know. Like, if you look at the character on the facing and even the uniforms, they don't look good. I'll be honest with you guys. They just don't look good. I don't find that they look good at all. I don't find any redeemable qualities about them. But that's me. I'll get into that in a moment. Make sure that you tune in because there will be live stream rewards. There are some coupon registration procedures on the screen now. I don't know why they started doing these, but we typically will get coupon rewards at the end of the streams. They're usually head by CM Cage and CM Kim. Some of the Marvel Future Revolution community got an introduction to CM Kim and the live stream update that didn't feel so live. I think that was last Wednesday, or this past Wednesday, excuse me. What's today? Today's Friday. Wow, this past Wednesday, yeah. So you can see a lot of people are literally in the section because I don't know what the fuck is up with those faces. I don't know. First of all, rework those fucking faces. Second of all, increase daily crystal limit. That's always been a complaint. Enough for your fake rewards, blah blah blah. PS1 Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi looks like Bucky to me. Bruce versus Jackie Chan. What the fuck is happening with faces of the characters? Please do work on it. Let's be honest, okay? So enough of making fun about it. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Those character faces right now that exist on that poster do not look good. I don't know where they posted those in the development cycle. We've had this issue happen previous this year with well, not this year, but we've had, yeah, actually this year. No, we had it happen when the Falcon and Winter Soldier got released, and we had the Bucky. Let me get out of this Alliance battle screen and go over here back to the teams. We had it happen when Bucky was released inside the Falcon and Winter Soldier update. Let's go to speed. His character model, his face, I don't know what the hell he was going for. Like, you can even sell on this face. The face model to me doesn't look like Sebastian Stan. They typically try to do a likeness of those characters, but it was so ugly to me, and I typically own a lot of the uniforms. I don't know who the fuck this is, but this was after a rework to the face because the face model was just that terrible. It was trash, and when they released it on the screen, it was the exact same thing. Like in the live stream update poster had him inside of there, and the face that was on the live stream was the face that we got. And then they went in and they repaired the face and fixed it. So I've seen some YouTubers saying, that's not going to be the case, blah blah. I'm like, where do you have any inclination to believe that what we got inside that poster is not going to be the case? Because it happened there. The same thing happened with Storm when the live stream poster went out for that update. We got Storm. a picture of Storm there, and she ended up having to get a rework after the update as well, because they basically made Storm look like she was a white female, and her skin tone was that light. And so they ended up going in there and darkening up the character and changing up some of the features, because her nose and her lips and things like that, yeah, they were not looking like Storm in any shape, form, or way. I think the character model in Marvel Future Revolution for Storm looks absolutely amazing, mostly because it looks like they just wholesale took Rihanna's face and was like, here you go. So but yeah, so you can look at that and you can see that there have been issues like that before in the past. And the Loki update, I pointed out the fact that Loki's uniforms looked very trashy. Not necessarily his, TVA variant uniform. That seemed to be the better looking uniform to me. It was a weird one, because you can look at the character's jacket, for instance, and you can see the amount of detail that went into at least making the character model look 3D. The lapels are actually lifted away, they're not flat. Meanwhile, you look at his hands and you're like, what the fuck? Like, his hands are almost the same size as his goddamn head. These things look huge. So I don't know, but if you look at his President Loki uniform, this was just a mess in terms of, my expectations of what they could possibly give us. Like, you look at the tattering on the costume or his suit, is specifically if you look at the shoulder work right here, and it just looks terrible. This looks like a 2017 character model to me. Like, if I had to look at this model and guess when this got released, I would say that was probably sometime back around the same time that we had the character model for Thor Ragnarok, and had the blocky models and stuff like that. I mean, especially, it's weird, the uniforms that they go into detail in, because you will look at some character models, and for instance, like, this is probably one of my favorite uniforms in the game. Now, is Black Bolt one of the more powerful characters inside the game right now, the way I feel like he should be? No, but if I had to take a look at this uniform, I would say, wow, that there's a lot of detail that went on this uniform. Whoever designed this uniform, kudos to them. It looked absolutely amazing, in my opinion. When I look back at some of the other uniforms that were done inside the game, like Sabretooth is one of my all-time favorite uniforms that they ever pushed out. You look at the detail on his fur on the jacket, you look at the detail on the ribbing of there, his hand modeling and everything else like that. It looks absolutely amazing. Same thing for a character like Abomination. He was released as a Danger Room shop exclusive, so you basically had to get him from Danger Room. And you look at the modeling on this character, it looks absolutely amazing. Like, you really can't complain about those character models at all, in the slightest. So to see those character models for inside the update for the live stream, I don't have any reason to believe whatsoever that those are not going to be the character models that we will get released in game, and that they will look exactly like that, which is highly disappointing. I mean, I don't know enough to say, like, these character models, they don't look good. From the hands to the clipping to the face especially, that looks nothing like Simu Liu. This actually looks like Tony Leung to me a little bit, but the face still looks a little bit blocky, especially with the hair. These looks like I would say we had the Lego movie of Shang-Chi being released, and that's what they went. That's kind of what I see when I do that. Especially when I look at some of the character models that have been released. I mean, the facial detail in Mephisto and his hair, wow. The hand detail, wow. You really can't complain about some of that stuff. Like, they look absolutely amazing. No. Wow. Like, you hit that shit out the park. So it's not that this dev team doesn't have the ability to produce quality. It's just, I don't see it in there. I just don't see it. Something's just off in those character models. They need to be updated. I have no doubt that if the community complains enough, we will see updates in those, but I want to reserve just a little bit of judgment. I've seen people copping out from Netmarble on here on the YouTube streams, and I don't get it. Why are you copping out? Like, let's be honest, it is what it is. and we've seen it before, so let's hope that they're going to do better than that. But we're going to get that update live stream. I'll probably do a live reaction stream for that, so if you guys stop by Tuesday, September 7th, that's 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. If you're somewhere else in the world, we're going to have to convert those times inside a time schedule. But let me know what you guys think about it. What are your first impressions from the live stream post for Shang-Chi V7-4 update? All right, guys, remember, hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.